Hi, I'm James Dennis. I'm the president of Sound Solar Systems, Inc.
My name is Brooke Longpre, and I am the vice president of sales for Sound Solar.
We are a renewable energy company dealing in renewable energy, solar, wind, micro hydro, things like that, and energy auditing for buildings. Well, here we're at Windmar Moose Jaw today. We have just commissioned a 37.4 kilowatt photovoltaic system.
We installed 136 panels on the roof that will effectively allow the facility to generate all the electricity needed throughout the year.
So a photovoltaic system is the solar panels, and the solar panels, the way they work is when the sun comes out, it starts to stimulate the electrons in the solar panel, which then start to produce DC power, which is then converted to AC power, which is what everybody uses in their home, and then it's fed back through the panel. Because this is net metering, they're offsetting their power first. Anything extra flows back to the grid, and they bank it for, we'll say, a rainy day.
So if a client wanted to use solar energy, there is a little bit of an administrative process. We would visit the site first of all and make sure that we have an adequate space to work with, that the client is generally informed about how much energy is going to be produced in that space. We take a look at how a client consumes. So we really want to know everything there is to know with regards to energy consumption, as well as what sort of generation options we have in terms of the site location. Is it shaded? Is it not? Is it a roof mount? Is it a ground mount? There's a whole slew of things that really encase a project, and every project is different. But ultimately, we do take care of all of the different types of angles to go through to have a completed system. Everything from your administration to your permitting to the engineering to the installation, and then also the maintenance as well.
Once we have all our permits in place, we come and start doing our layout, which is the racking that goes up first, and then we start doing all our wiring. Then we put our solar panels on. Then they come down to what's called a combiner box, and that's where all the cables meet, and then they all flow back down to the central inverter, which is hung inside the building. From that inverter, we then tie into the main electrical panel, and from there, then the power is used on that circuit or on that panel first, and anything extra then gets fed back out to the utility. Big question we always have when we're doing these systems, especially one this size, is weight. On a system of this size, the weight, and even on a typical residential home, it's like adding another row of shingles or tin. You're adding about 2 pounds per square foot, which is very low, especially when you think most roofs are designed for a live load, which is to be able to have a person per square foot.
Generally, I think we're just starting to scratch the surface of what's possible. When we have projects like this, they really are a landmark project in that it's showcasing the opportunity to use renewable energy to power our businesses and our homes.
By utilizing photovoltaics and renewable energy, what you're doing is locking in your power rates for the next 25 years with warranty, and who knows how long. They've lasted as long as 40 years. In the Saskatchewan climate, we have the best solar resources in Canada and one of the top 5 in the world. People always think because we're in Saskatchewan and it's cold and we have shorter days, with photovoltaics and most electricity, the cooler it is, the more efficient they are. So just because we have shorter days doesn't mean we can't produce better energy.
I would say we're probably the most passionate people in Saskatchewan when it comes to solar deployment, solar energy. The opportunity to use it and generate electricity using solar energy is crucially important as we go forward.